Hello and welcome to another episode of Main Event. Valerie Yelmans here, back in the hot seat to bring you all the latest action from around the LBN and Wrestling Association of North Korea. And what a way we are going to kick things off tonight. We've got an 8-woman over-the-top rope battle royal. 4 women from the LBM, 4 women from the Wrestling Association of North Korea. These 8 women will be looking to duke it out all over again in a classic Survivor Series match next Saturday at the Survivor Series. And I'm told the 2 captains were already picked. We had Big Red from the LBN, from the Wrestling Association of North Korea side, and the Druid, former world champ, will be taking the reins for the LBN. So this is going to be an exciting match. Sophie May, not had the best of times recently, never got up and running in this reboot of the LBN. From what I can hear, she may be looking to realign herself. Oh! And that bad fortune has continued. Big Red pulling down the rope. And Sophie May is the first person eliminated. But yes, Sophie May looking to realign herself with her family, as it were. Getting back involved with Archie and Rullers, no doubt. Meanwhile, we've already lost 1 from LBN. Oh, and we've just lost a second. Amy Rullers clothesline to the outside. Could this be a sign of things to come in 7 days? The Wrestling Association of North Korea firmly in control. Pip is trying to match up with Louise there. Meanwhile, Big Red looking to eliminate Siobhan. This is every woman for herself this week. Next week, a completely different story. It'll be interesting to see if these 2 can stay on the same page then. Siobhan and Big Red. A big known rivalry there. Oh, and now the Druid looking for an opportunity to eliminate Pip. If that happens, the Druid will be the only LBN person left in this match. Getting a little bit of a hand from Louise. And yes, 1 LBN lady remains against 4 from the Wrestling Association of North Korea. And that alliance will now be tested to the full. The smart thing to do, oh my goodness, Siobhan eliminated. The smart thing to do would have been to gang up surely on the Druid, and then they could fight amongst themselves. But that's not happening right now. Louise mixing it up with Big Red. Tiffany mixing it up with the Druid. Oh, wow. Tilt-a-whirl slam from Big Red. But Louise is straight back to her feet. Drags her over to the ropes. Is she looking to eliminate her? Oh my goodness. No! She's going for a powerbomb. Oh my goodness me. It would maybe make you think, is Louise going to make it to next week? That was a hard landing. Right on the tailbone on the outside. And Louise is up. She seems to be alright. Nothing as bruised as her pride, hopefully. Meanwhile, that was the second Wrestling Association of North Korea Diva eliminated. We're down to the 2 captains and Tiffany. Whoa! Follow-away neckbreaker from the Druid. Oh! Then a shoulder charge into Tiffany. Tiffany, though, able to fight back with that arm drag. Trading blows in the middle of the ring. Into the corner now. Goes for the kick, missed. Put into the corner herself. Oh, and the Druid. Oh! Clotheslining Tiffany over the top rope. And here we are, the final two in this match are the two captains. Big Red, the Druid. Oh, wow. Big backdrop there. Spinning backdrop. And the Druid, oh, continuing to dominate as she does in the LBN. Face first choke slam to Big Red. And this one could be all over. Taking her to the ropes. What she got planned? Oh my goodness, no. We saw Big Red do this. Is she going to suffer the same fate? Ball, big powerbomb. And the Druid emerges victorious. A very nice tilt-a-whirl slam from Big Red. But she became victim of the face first choke slam before being shown the door. Alicia, the last LBN participant, was 4-on-1. And is that a sign of things to come?
Here is your winner, Alice.
At Survivor Series in just a little over a week. Very good showing by the Druid. And I can tell you that that match has now been made official. At Survivor Series kickoff, the classic Survivor Series match, Team LBN will take on Team W.A.N.K. with the two captains, Alicia Druid and Big Red. What a match that is going to be, a real showcase for the women's talent. But right now, Matty W.A.N.K. is going to be accompanied by his daddy to take on the very classy, very gassy, very Brendan Dassey. Matty unable to take the big man down out the gate. Oh, and look at the strength here of Dassey. Big power bomb to Matty W.A.N.K. Fighting his way out now, trying to get back on top. No word yet on if Danny and Matty will have a match at Survivor Series. We saw them in the background last week when Mark Rubile accompanied Bill LaPointe Jr. to the backstage area. Danny and Matty perhaps know what was said, what went on. We'll find out more about that, I'm sure, on Monday night when the Funk Master Ray Mack teams up with his good pal, the Giant Tall Stacks, to take on Hall & Oates. And then later on that night, don't forget, in action, Matty W.A.N.K. will go one-on-one with Jim McDonald. That could be an out-and-out brawl. But yes, word on the dirt sheets is that Matty W.A.N.K. may have inferred to Mark Rubile's father's job and what he may or may not sell in his spare time. But right now, a big Dassey slam. And here he goes again, lifting him, plucking him off the ground and slamming him back down with that big powerbomb. The sheer strength of this one-time gentle giant. Into the pin now. Matty being able to stay alive. Oh! Nice toss there. Daddy mean enjoying that. And Matty taking this as a chance to take a breather as the giant lifts himself back up, but not for long. He's punched off the apron and to the outside, and the ref starts that count. The ref has beat his way to 4. Continuing to brawl on the outside. He has him up. Oh, and another strongman slam. Misses with a kick. The ref up to 7. Smartly, Matty Mean into the ring to break the count. And straight back out there. I'm going to fight on the outside for a little bit more. So far, very impressive by Brendan Dassey. Fought in a losing effort earlier this week against Archie. But finally starting to see a little bit more screen time, which I know he'll enjoy. Once again, Matty Mean breaking the count. This time it's 6. Oh! But he's walked right in to Brendan Dassey, who hangs him out to dry on that top rope. Oh! And what do you think about that, Magnum Matt Hall? A perfectly executed crossbody is only good enough for a 2 in this case. Dassey missing with a stomp. Oh, but here it is now. That big high angle choke slam. And that could be good night for Matty Mean here on Main Event. A very impressive victory for this young man. He says that wrestling gives him an ample opportunity to take his frustrations out. And that's exactly what he did on Matty Mean today. Brawling for a long time on the outside. And then taking complete control on the inside. That crossbody was the beginning of the end for Matty. He was able to power out of that. But then he got caught for the ride. He must have been 10 feet in the air at least. Such elevation. And a big win for Brendan Dassey.
Here is your winner, Brendan Dassey.
Brendan Dassey will sleep well tonight after that big victory. And we might sign his day release a few more days, who knows. Impressive stuff. The fans are happy to see him, and he's happy to see some real people. The chains were well and truly off tonight. Coming up next, the action continues. Sully getting some preparation in for his big match on Monday by going one-on-one with the Senator, Laurie Smyth. Oh, Laurie not flinching as Sully tried to hit him with that flying forearm. But Sully able to take control, but his shots there are wild, and Laurie on top with the Luthez press. What a scalp this could be for the Senator. We haven't seen too much of him in recent weeks. So he'll be looking to grasp this chance with both hands. And he started out pretty impressively, you must say. But just that big match for Sully coming up this Monday night on LBN. Sully going one-on-one with the alpha male, Chris R.W., the Twitch champion, with the proviso that if Sully wins, he gets a title match on the pre-show of Survivor Series. And what a story that could be. But this was meant to be a good tune-up match from here against the Senator. So far, the Senator has been the one on the attack, and his moves so far enough to degrade Sully to a 1 count. Big release suplex there, working over the arms as well. Laurie, Smyth, a veteran indeed. A former champ in his own right in a different promotion. Showed all the right facets of being in the right time and the right place when he picked up that championship. Was able to hold on to it for a few months as well. But has got nowhere near any gold as of yet in the LBN. But I must say, looking very impressive. A big back rake to the Scottish Supernova. And a spin out backdrop. But Sully now looking to take control once again. Finally hits with a forearm. Misses with a stomp though. His spatial awareness found lacking. And Laurie is back on top. Oh! Face wash! You don't see that very much anymore. Bit of old school wrestling on display from the Senator. Trained, of course, by Mickey Diver down the water wall. Oh, look at that! A very nice Northern Light suplex. Unfortunately, too close to the ropes. Well, he's dragged him out and he's going to try again. And oh, Laurie leveraging the ropes this time. And Sully not happy about that at all. Oh, and a smudge there. And they both miss whatever they were trying to do. Sully needs to get some offense in the worst way. Goes for the back kick. Oh, look at that. A fantastic maneuver. And Sully has finally warmed up. I do fear though if it takes him this long to warm up on Monday night, his chance will slip through his fingers. Into the corner goes Laurie. What's he got on his mind now? Is he thinking about that lawn dart? Oh yes he is. Oh! Driving Laurie's face into that middle turnbuckle. Into the pin now. Oh, and Laurie stays alive. I could have swore that was going to be it. It is normally enough. But Sully now looking to put an exclamation point on this match. My idea. Hits. And that is good night for Laurie Smyth. He didn't get that match all his own way, but Sully still able to come out the victor. And that is all that matters in the end. It doesn't matter what happens all the way through the match, only whose shoulders are pinned to that canvas when the ref counts 3. In this case it was Laurie Smyth, and Sully will continue to take some momentum into his big chance this Monday night, live on LBN Mondays at the Father Yeoman's Twitch channel. And it would certainly be an upset if he beat Chris or W once, but he's going to have to do it twice if he wants to be the champ.
Here is your winner, Stephen O'Sullivan.
Big win for Sully here on Saturday night's main event. This is a happening, let me tell you. And I tell you what's also happening. It's our main event and it's coming up right now. The Dwarfman set to go one-on-one with Cowboy Kenny, the new king of the rankings, against Dwarfman, who arguably is the king of main event. Oh, and he's looking down this one very quickly. The ref was down a little bit slow. It's only good enough for him to pick up a one. Joe Exotic accompanying his husband to the ring. Cowboy Kenny, Cowboy Jirugi, the Flash and Ass Pandemic have not lost a tag title match. They rarely lose a match. We even seen Jirugi win a 6-man challenge one week on LBN a few months back. Probably the most dominant tag team in the history of the TDTW. Held the title now since the first pay-per-view all the way back in November. Big shout out from the fans there, from Cowboy Kenny, working over the Dwarfman. Well, let me tell you, the Flash and Ass Pandemic have had their differences this month with the Barrow Boys. The Barrow Boys unhappy that their chance at a possible title match was ruled out by the Survivor Series match, so they haven't been able to get on the same page yet. Big Pete and Wee Mark are due to team up with Cowboy Jirugi and Cowboy Kenny to take on the English Defence League and the W.A.N.K World Champion Ronnie McNutt in the touted main event of Survivor Series. We're going to see Kenny in action probably this Monday night. Into the corner now. He's throwing the Dwarfman. Oh! A big stinger splash. And it looked like Kenny was thinking of ending this one, but Dwarfman might have other ideas. He'll be looking for his Dwarfman slam. Misses with the drop kick there. He's very agile for a big man. This is a big test for any wrestler. Cowboy Kenny, though, out of the way. And there it is, a reverse DDT to the Dwarfman. And we could be in the end zone right now. Into the cover. A big win for another Cowboy. Cowboy Kenny keeps that streak going. Dwarfman came flying out of the blocks, probably his best hope. But Kenny dominated for large swaths of that match. Even that sit down banzai drop couldn't crush his hopes, and the reverse DDT was enough to get the job done on the king of main event, Dwarfman. Big win
Here is your
for
winner,
Cowboy Kenny.
Kenny.
Oh, wait a minute! Big Pete is here! Big Pete coming in from behind, attacking Cowboy Kenny. Well, that's enough to get, Joe Exotic into this ring, and he takes out the legs of Big Pete. And you've got to say, this could have been one of the worst ideas Big Pete has had ever since the pubs opened. He should have stayed. Oh, wait a minute. Big Pete, not one to lie down, is now back trying to take advantage, and once again gets the legs chopped from under him by Joe Exotic. And he continues to beat down on Big Pete, the referee, in and out of that ring trying to stop things. Oh! European uppercut. Oh, and look at that, a big backdrop to Big Pete. Oh my goodness. Tombstone pile driver. Oh my goodness, you should have stayed at that bar, Pete. What a way to end this week's main event.